Hello my friend, welcome to Real Home Studio. Today we're taking a look inside LANDR's Studio Suite. You can see on the screen there's a whole bunch of different modules inside it, but today we're taking a look at what LANDR are most famous for, and that's online mastering. How does it work? Is it any good? Let's dive in and find out. Okay, so once you're ready to master your track, it's as simple as this. You click on Master a Track and that will take you into your library window where you can upload your mixes, or you can remaster any mix which you've previously uploaded. So let's dive straight in. I've got a few of my mixes brought up here. Here's one, Ship of Fools. And I've already gone through the processing with LANDR, which takes about 2 or 3 minutes for it to go through its paces before it's then ready for you to check out and preview. But that's pretty quick, right? 3-minute turnaround's not too bad at all. So let's just take a listen to what options we've got and what it's going to do. Now, a big one here is you've got volume match, which is a real bonus because you'll know if you've been trying to compare your mixes and masters and you have to turn the volumes up and down to try and work out exactly what's going on. It can be a bit of a pain, as I'm sure you also know. If when your master's a lot louder, your ear's just going to be drawn to that master straight away and go, that's better, but not actually doing a true fair comparison. So it's a really cool thing which you've got in there with LANDR. And you've got some other options below. You've got some style options: warm, balanced and open. LANDR describe warm as vintage warmth with softer compression for thick, smoother sounds. Balance, more controlled. Focus on balance, clarity and depth. That's kind of your medium setting, right? And you've got open, modern open sound with an emphasis on punch and presence, so a lot brighter as well. And then you've got 3 settings of loudness as well. Well, I'm just going to take it down the middle. I'm going to be drawn to the medium setting. So first off, let's take a listen. So we'll have a listen to the original first of all, and then I'll click on the master a couple of times so you can compare.
We're all just pretending. It's no cost to you. Frozen emotion recline aboard the ship of fools.
So first off, I've been playing around this morning with this and I think it's done a really nice job on that master, and one of the reasons I think this has worked particularly well is because I know that mix is really solid. So it's really just done more of what I'd already done in the mix. It's added a bit more body to the low end. I really like the compression that it's put on. It's not too full on. We've had a good result. Let me show you through the other style settings. Hey my friend, hope you're enjoying today's video. If you're serious about getting professional sounding mixes from your home studio, I have a course, the Virtual Console Pro Edition. It will guide you step by step through this new school mixing method to get you those pro results that you deserve. And to say thanks for checking out this video today, I have a gift for you, and it's a 20% off coupon code YouTube20. Just follow the link below this video and I'll see you inside the course. Definitely open it up and in the top end there for sure.
It's no cost to you. Frozen emotion.
I don't dislike the open setting either, but probably prefer the balanced, I think. Warm, I suspect, is going to be a bit too far the other way.
Climb aboard the ship of fools.
Certainly 3 potentially usable settings there, so I kind of like that it's limited it as well to 3 options. I'm glad you haven't got like 30 of them. It's something which I don't think, and obviously LANDR don't think, that you'd want to have all of those options as a customer to this service. You kind of want the job done and you feel like, oh yeah, that's done it all for me and it sounds cool. And then, of course, you've got your loudness settings as well. So once again, one of the reasons I think this one came out well is because I fed in a sound mix. Now, I've got a couple of other examples here which aren't quite as solid. So let's bring in this one first of all. And let's bring in volume match. And this is something interesting I've noticed with a couple of other mixes which are fed in. The volume match hasn't worked so well with certain tracks, particularly I found with mixes which aren't as solid as the previous one. That might just be my personal experience, not too sure right now.
Makes it hard to stay on steady ground.
So you see what I mean? Now it's harder to compare. Original.
A little bit more, and I'll be a goldfish stuck in a hole. Dream of 78.
Opens just way too sizzly on those hats and the tambourine.
Got like guys in the sun, turning the circles. Who's running the circles, making the big.
And warm has just accentuated that the low end and the low mids aren't mixed that great on this.
Shots high, makes it hard to stay on steady ground.
Now there's another really cool feature away from here in this style of mastering, and that's to use the reference option, which I think is really interesting. So at this point you can reference any master track, and LANDR will do its business and analyze it and then master your mix in the style of that reference track. Now, the way this works legally, if you want to release stuff, if you check out here LANDR's blog, is just remember that you must have the rights to the track you use as a reference track. For example, if you own a master previously done for you by a professional audio engineer, you may use that reference track. And the reason I bring your attention to that is it would be quite tempting if, say, you're in a three-piece grungy rock band and you've been using Nirvana as a reference, that you just want to sneak in a track from Nevermind and see what LANDR can do. And you legally can do that for your own personal use, but if you wanted to release it, that's a different kettle of fish, because technically that is theft of somebody else's work. It's an interesting grey area, and I want to throw this one out to you guys. I'd love to hear your comments on this one, because I got me thinking, is like, how would anybody know? And these are the questions which this AI and intelligent plugins and intelligent services like this are starting to throw up. So I'd love to hear you guys comments on that one. But that was an example again of maybe feeding in not such a great mix, or a mix I know has a flaw in it in that low end and it not coming out so well. But that same thing is going to happen with a human engineer as well. I suppose the argument there would be that a human engineer might say to you, look, go back on your mix, sort out the low end, sort out the mids. It's all a bit of a mud down there, and I think you can get a better result from that if you do a bit more work. So you're not getting that level of feedback. But I think with LANDR, and where LANDR shines is, if you're feeding in good mixes, it's going to give you a sound master back. So once you're happy with what the master sounds like, and you do get the option, obviously, at this point, not to go forward and use some of your credits or use your money to actually finish that master. You can go through this process as much as you like, walk away, maybe go back, work on that mix a little bit more and come back until you're really happy with what your mix sounds like. But when you are, you can click on to create master, and then you have some options. And you can see I've got unlimited MP3s at the moment. I've got some WAVs and I haven't got any HD WAVs available. So I'm going to go for the MP3 option for now. Click on continue, and my master will start shortly. Hey my friend, if you'd like to unlock the pro secrets of a musical mixing method for your home studio, I have a free mini course for you. It's called the Virtual Console. The link is below this video. Oh, it's complete. Okay, so now my master's complete. I've got some options. You can see here's my original, and you get this nice little graphic. Here's my super master. I've got some other options now. Firstly, I can revise, which is cool, and I can revise my master. I can, as it said, drill down and fine-tune this master. So I've got a bunch of different questions here that I might find it too loud, too quiet. Do I want to enable a distortion filter? How do I feel about the EQ? I can adjust the EQ. I can answer these questions, and it's going to go back and it's going to fine-tune that master for me. I think that's pretty cool. Another thing that LANDR allows me to do is actually book in a mastering engineer to give me feedback. For $19, it'll give you detailed professional feedback about your mix. Or you can even schedule a 20-minute mix tweak session, which is also pretty cool, all under the same blanket of LANDR, which is very convenient for sure. A few other options: you can go to release the track. Again, that's all in-house within LANDR Studio. You can download it. Or you can just go back to the start again and remaster and rework the thing from the top. So that's LANDR mastering, just one of the modules within the LANDR Studio suite. I've always been a fan of online mastering, and it's come along leaps and bounds since it came out. I think it absolutely has its place, and it's kind of found its place as well in the industry. So let me know what you think of the LANDR Studio Suite, and specifically today, the mastering module. What do you think about what it came up with today? Love to hear your thoughts, especially as well on the referencing option, which really fascinates me. Let me know in the comments section below. If you want $50 off a yearly subscription with LANDR, I've got a code for that, which also gives a little kickback to Real Home Studio, so thank you in advance if you choose to use that. Hope you enjoyed the video today. If you did, please remember to like, subscribe. Most importantly, go have yourself a great day.